Hey friends, welcome back. In today's video, we will set up a React project from scratch using PrimeReact, Tailwind CSS version 4 and Vite. So what is PrimeReact? PrimeReact is a popular UI library for React similar to Material UI or Bootstrap. It comes up with a wide range of ready-to-use customizable components like buttons, tables, dialogues, tabs, etc. So you can build beautiful interface fast without coding everything from scratch. So first, let's go to vite.dev and let's click on get started. And we need to scroll a little bit down. And here, as you can see, it is written using create Vite with command line options. Click here. So it will give you the command to create a project using React. Okay, so here it is written Vue, but we will change this to React. So let's copy this. But we need to make sure that we have npm version which is 7 plus. Okay, so if I go to my Visual Studio Code and open terminal, and if I check my npm version, so npm-v, so it is 10.5.2. Okay, it should be 7 plus, it should be more than 7. So make sure your npm version is more than 7. Okay, then what I'm going to do is let's go to desktop. I need to create my project on desktop. So the command line which I've copied, I'll paste here, and here I'm going to change it to React. The template is going to be React, and let's remove this. And here I'm going to say my PrimeReact project. Okay, or maybe we can say Tailwind, my PrimeReact Tailwind CSS version 4 project. You can give whatever name you want. I'm just giving it like this. Okay, and now hit enter. So it will ask few options. So I'm going to select React. So you need to just use your down arrow key. Okay, so select React, and here I'm going to select only JavaScript. Okay, so the project is ready now. We need to go inside cd my PrimeReact project, and we need to do npm install. So let me just do npm install. This is done. Now let me just open the folder. So open folder on my desktop. It is my PrimeReact. Okay, so this was the folder. Let's open the terminal. So now I'm inside this folder, and then here we can do npm run dev. So it is running on localhost 5173. Copy this, go back on the browser. So now our React project is installed using Vite. Okay, so Vite plus React. Now we need to use Tailwind CSS. So we need to go to tailwindcss.com, and here we need to click on get started. So this is the first option using Vite. So the first step is already done. Now we need to continue with the second step. So let's copy this command. Let's go back to Visual Studio Code, and here let's stop this. Okay, by pressing Ctrl C, clear this out, and here I'm going to paste the command which I've copied. Hit enter, and let's go to package.json. So as you can see, Tailwind CSS Vite is installed. Tailwind CSS is installed. This is done now. Let's do some configuration. So inside vite.config.ts, but here it is JS because we have selected JS initially. So let's copy this, and here I'm going to paste it, and here also let's copy, and here I'm going to paste it. Okay, save this. This is done. Now let's copy this line of code, and let's go to index.css, and let's remove entire CSS and paste the code which command which I have copied. And then we can do npm run dev to check So as you can see, the styling has changed. So here, if I go to app.jsx and inside h1, let's say I am going to type class name that is equal to text 3xl, font that is going to be bold, and primary, text primary. There is no such class text primary, text, no, font bold is there. Okay, fine. So let's go and see. So as you can see, this one, if I go and inspect, font bold and text 3xl, both the classes have been applied on this Vite plus React. Okay, so if I want to change the color, I can change this color to text number, let's say 500. If I go back, so Tailwind CSS is properly applied on our project. Now what we are going to do is we are going to use PrimeReact, okay, because we want to use the buttons, labels and all. So you need to go to primereact.org and click on get started, and here is the installation. So you need to copy this code, go to Visual Studio Code. Let's stop this by pressing Ctrl C, paste the command which we have copied, hit enter, and let's go back till the time it is done. We need one more installation, which is icon. So prime icon, let's just copy this, and here we need to paste it. So inside the package, if you see, we have prime icon, we have PrimeReact. Okay, now let's check whether it's working or not. So what I'm going to do is let's run this. So npm run dev, so we can see everything is working fine. There is no breaking changes. Let me close this, and the application is running on 5173. Okay, let's remove few things which we don't require. So I'm going to remove this div. Okay, let's keep only h1 tag, and we can keep this button. So instead of this button, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take button of PrimeReact. So okay, one more thing we need to do. I'm just going to undo this. Okay, till here we have done. We need the theme of PrimeReact, so that is important. So if I go to PrimeReact, and here as you can see, we have this theme option. So let's click on overview, and here there are a lot of options. Okay, there are a lot of options you can select. So basically what I select is in my case I always select let me just search it, uh, Lara light blue. Okay, this one, Lara light blue theme. Okay, so let me just copy this, and let's go back, and inside main.jsx, here I'm going to say prime react styles. Okay, PrimeReact styles. Okay, it is already giving me some options. So yeah, this is the way you can do it. Import, and then prime, what I've copied is we need to paste it here. Okay, then we also need to import yeah, prime react slash resources, basically resources slash PrimeReact dot min dot css. Yeah, this one we need to import. Then one more last thing we need to do is for the prime icons. Okay, so let me just add a tab here. So this is done now, and so this is important actually. Okay, PrimeReact styling, or else we can just do this is better. Let's keep this PrimeReact styles. Okay, so this is important, otherwise it won't work. So now we can use the button of PrimeReact, but it is not giving me option. Why it is not giving me options? Okay, let me just restart the application. So npm run dev. Do we need some more thing? Let me just think about it. I think we need this much only. I don't think so. We need some extra stuff. Vite config is also fine. Okay. Okay, let's try with button. Okay, so button, and then we have sovereignty. 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 Okay, let's go to their website only. It's better to go on their website. So where are the components? Here are the components. So I need a button, a simple basic button. So let's click here. Okay. So here it is giving an option. There are a lot of options. Okay. So yes, this one, button sovereignty equals to, and we can give whatever we want, like primary, secondary, success. So here I'm going to say success. Okay. And yeah, let's keep this on click. I don't want this inside the button, so let's cut this out. And here I'm going to paste it outside. Okay. And this is sovereignty. Let's go and check whether we are getting the, okay, there is some issue. Let me just check. Button is not defined. Yeah, correct. Because we need to import the button, right? Let's remove this. Import button from PrimeReact button. So here, as you can see, we are getting the button, but here we can just say click me. Okay, save this, go back. If I click here, so this count will work as it was working earlier, but the button style, we are getting it from PrimeReact. Okay, so now this was the button which we created, but what if I just want a Tailwind CSS button, a pure Tailwind CSS button? So here I'm going to just say, what if I want pure Tailwind CSS button? Can I make it? So the answer for this is yes, we can create. Okay, so let's do that. So okay, it is already giving me some options. So button, and here I will add some class names. So class names, that is going to be padding from left and right, 4. Padding from top and bottom, we can keep it 2. BG that is going to be BG green, green 500. Okay, text that is going to be white. And do we need rounded? Yes, we need rounded. Then on hover, I'm going to change the BG green to 600. That's done. Now here I can just say Tailwind button. Okay, Tailwind. Save this and let's go and check. Okay, okay, this was the comment, but why this comment? Okay, okay, there is some problem with this comment, but it should not be a problem. Okay, let me just remove this. Okay, save this, go back. So yes, Tailwind button is here. Okay, this was PrimeReact and this is Tailwind, a pure CSS button. You can just have a cursor pointer, or yeah, but on click it won't work because we have not written on click. Okay, and one more thing I wanted to show you, if we don't write click me here, if let's say if I don't want the click me here, and if I want the click me inside the button, okay, this should be a self close tag. So here what we can do is we can just say label, that is going to be click me, and if I go back, so the output will be same. Okay, so that's what we can do with PrimeReact. So there are a lot of components, you can just go through it. There are a lot of options. Okay, so you can just try whichever component you want to work on. Okay. So this is it, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and bye bye.